Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm back. Actually, I'm in an Airbnb right now where I'm living for the next month until I can move into my new house that I purchased. I moved out of California and I'm now living in the state of Utah. And I'm super excited to share with you the story about how I was able to find a house. And this market is crazy. There's a lot of stories of people that are looking for houses for months on end that place dozens of offers, or at least 5 to 10 offers before they get anything accepted. Well, I had what I believe is a miracle. My real estate agent even said, no one in my office is going to believe what happened to you guys. So I'm going to share with you my story, my journey of moving out of California and buying a house in the great state of Utah. My name is Paris Clough, and this is Financial Self-Reliance. On this channel, we talk about the mindsets and the skill sets of the wealthy so that you can learn how to manage, protect, and grow your money. If that sounds like the kind of channel and the kind of community you want to be a part of, go ahead and click like and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of the content that I produce. So in the process of moving out of California and buying a home in Utah, we had heard all of the horror stories. We'd heard about how long it would take to find a house. We'd heard about people that took 2 or 3 months to find a house, making 5 to 10 offers, offering 10 to 20 to 30, even $50,000 over. And we were really nervous about moving out and buying a house. We didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know how we were going to be able to find a house quickly within the time frame that we needed. In fact, our real estate agent told us that if we're going to be in the competition, we actually have to already have our money from the sale of our house. So we had to sell our house in California first. Once that sold and we got our money, then we were able to look for a house so that we could put offers on houses and actually have money in hand. Because one of the big things that sellers want right now is fast closing. They want to make sure that people have the money, they have the finances, and they're ready to go. They don't want to have the sale of their house contingent upon the sale of the person who's buying their house as well. So we had to have our cash in hand, and we did, but that put us in a position where we actually had to rent back our house, and then we flew to Utah to make offers on houses here in Utah for a weekend. And I'm a man of faith, and I respect what people believe, but I believe in God, and I believe that He is a God of miracles. And we had a miracle in our search for a new house here in Utah. So we were looking for a house. We had printed out several houses that we wanted to go see, and we gave them to our real estate agent. The first day we saw probably 7 or 8 houses, and then that was Friday, and then on Saturday we had it scheduled to see another 7 or 8 houses. There was a house that came on the market the night that we arrived in Utah, and we were in the hotel, and there was a house that came on the market that I really felt good about and I had an impression about. And I texted that address to my real estate agent, and she said, for sure, we can go see that on Saturday. It was in the area where we were going to be looking for houses on Saturday. So she put that on the list of Saturday. Well, here we are Saturday. We'd gone through all the houses that we were going to see. We liked several of them. In fact, we were willing to put a couple offers on some of the houses. And I said to my real estate agent, well, what about that house I sent you on Thursday? I don't see that, because she said, we have 2 more houses to go see. Neither of those 2 houses were the one that I sent her that Thursday. Well, it turns out she had totally somehow missed that in the text and didn't put it on the list. And anyways, we ended up going to see that house, and that was the very house that we wanted. That was the house when we walked in the door. My wife and I both looked at each other, and we had a really emotional experience in that house, and we were like, this is the one. She and I both looked at each other and said, this is the house we need to offer. Well, interestingly enough, they had just put that house on the market 2 or 3 days previous to this, and we called the agent, and the agent said, there's a significant offer that's come in on the house. We're going to present that offer tonight at 5. And that was about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. So we had 3 hours to write up an offer and present it to the sellers in order to be able to get this house. We really wanted to know what price to offer, and we wanted to know what to do, and we just didn't really, there was nothing the other agent could tell us as to be able to be competitive. So we just prayed. We prayed diligently, and we asked our God to give us some direction. And we put the exact dollar amount on there that we were going to offer, which ended up being quite a bit over the asking price, and we felt really good about it. We wrote a letter as well. We wrote a letter kind of explaining our story, explaining kind of our life a little bit to the sellers. Hopefully that emotional connection will get through to them and they'll be able to accept this offer. And so for several hours we sat biting our nails, just wondering if we were going to get accepted or not. It was us and another offer. And that's also kind of a miracle, because in today's market, there's usually 5, 10, in some cases 15 offers on one house. But it was really, that other offer was so good that these real estate agents were going to present it to the seller. And so we snuck in at the last minute In fact, what was interesting, we came to find out, is that our offer was exactly the same as the other offer that had been put in. So we matched it dollar for dollar, which was quite amazing to find out that we had been guided and directed to offer the exact same dollar amount. And our letter and the things that we put in the offer, a couple other things we put in the offer, really won over the seller, and we got our offer accepted. So that's the miracle, is that we had one weekend that we came to Utah to look for houses. We had about 15 houses we looked at. We put one offer in, and that one offer got accepted on that very weekend that we came to Utah to be able to find a house and buy a house. We're signing tomorrow, and so Friday morning we're signing. You should be watching this video after we've signed, and we'll be the new owners of a new home in Utah. To me, that just shows that if you have faith and you have some real strong financial positions, that you can get things done. See, we put our financials in order. We had everything lined up. Our lender was so excited to work with us because we had all of our money lined up. We had no debt. We had solid, strong credit scores. We had all of our accounts set up. We had all of our reserves. We had money in savings and investments. We looked really good on paper, and it just went through smoothly. In fact, my mortgage lender said that this was the fastest purchase he'd ever done in his career. And so to have all of your financials set up, to have all of your money in the right place in the right time, doing what you're supposed to do with your money, you look good to these guys, and they'll give you what you need to get going where you need to go. That's why it's so important to manage your money properly, have it in places that are protecting it, and actually work to grow your money, work to grow your net worth and your assets. I just wanted to share with you that a lot of pieces came together to make this purchase of this home what it was and what it's turned out to be. And we're super excited. My family is super excited to be here. And the fact that we were able to have everything accepted on that one offer that we put in, and then have the loan go through in record time and get approved, and everything's in place, and we're signing documents tomorrow, and super excited. And I just want to share with you that if you put your money in order, and if you manage and protect and grow your money properly, you can have the things that you want in this life. Be self-reliant, be self-sufficient, be financially independent, and things can happen for you that won't be able to happen for anybody else or people who don't have their financials in order. I also want to give you an announcement. I'm super excited to share with you that financialselfreliance.com is up and running. I have the 30-day challenge that's up there. I also have a course that I'm offering up where you can learn how to manage, protect, and grow your assets and become financially literate by taking that course. I have a special offer right now. The first 100 people to sign up for my course get $100 off the course. And in that course, you get access to my Facebook groups. There's just a great offer. Go check it out, financialselfreliance.com, and it's the Self-Mastery Program, the Financial Self-Mastery Program. You'll see that as you scroll down and you check that out. Check several of the links in the description below. Make sure that you sign up for Webull and get 2 free stocks. Make sure that you put some money in PrizePool. It's one of the best high-yield savings accounts you'll ever have. In fact, my lender said that he's going to put some money into PrizePool because of the things that I shared with him about how it works when he was going through my assets. He looked at that and he saw that and he said, man, I want to put some money there too. I'm super excited to bring you some great content. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.